It's Sunday, water signs. Let's see what you guys need to know today. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. If you guys want a personal reading, the link is in the bio to schedule. Let's see what you guys have to say today. Seems like quite a bit here. But we'll do one more. See what comes out. Alright. Well, this already gives me anxiety. So it's you don't even like to turn and look at this part of yourself. It is, oh, this is heart-wrenching. So you learn to live this disciplined life and not look at part of yourself. You lived so cut off from a side of yourself at a young age. You were taught no, no, and that part of you was so shameful. And it was a family member who taught you this. And it was over a creative part of yourself that you were told no, no, you're not going to do this. We don't participate in this. And it was it's a real creative part of you. I see daydreaming, an artsy side, and it was no, 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 not even, shut it down. You will never succeed in that area of your life. And you were totally shut down, scrutinized everything by somebody in your family. And so you had to shut down that whole side of you. And so you would, it's oh, it's heart-wrenching. And so you pretended that side of you never existed, and that there was shame brought upon it, and no. So you never looked at that side of you again. And you had to compromise with yourself that it didn't exist. You didn't know who that part of you was. And it was just a creative side of you. I'm totally seeing daydreaming, art, totally shut down. And you had to create a new path for yourself. And this created all sorts of self-esteem issues and stuff for you. Until you started to get older and realized there was a whole other groups of people and friends and stuff, and this light bulb went off in your head that's not what life's about, and you can live being creative and stuff like that in all different realms of life, and art and creativity exists in every industry, and you've allowed yourself time and healing with it, and set your priorities straight for yourself, and are no, I'm going to be able to be creative. And you created boundaries for yourself to allow that part of you to open up again. And oh my God, I have such anxiety. To allow yourself to use that part of your mind and brain and open it up and not be so shameful about thinking creatively, because there's nothing wrong with being creative. I mean, colors and things of that nature, shapes, you were totally thought into no, everything had to be in numbers, and nobody uses color, and everything's black and white, and wow. And now you feel free. You don't feel so locked in a box and structured, because there's nothing wrong with art. And you finally won. But you've shut out this person from family member from childhood. It was a parent who forced this down your throat. And you suffered major self-esteem issues from this. And now you're finally feeling you can breathe again, because you can. Never shut down that and who you are, and you feel you can finally breathe. You can. Be who you are. Never shut down that little creative piece of you. Happy Sunday.